Hey, what is up, guys? This is War General here, and in today's GTA 5 video, I'm going to be showing you a little bit more detailed uh, things about the nightclub. Now, right now, my nightclub is almost full. I have 263 out of 360, and that will bring me to $1.1 million. Now, when you're doing this, you have to, okay, this is the bunker. Okay, sporting goods is either the hangar or your CEO special cargo. Okay, South American, imports is, as you can see, cocaine. That is weed. Pharmaceutical research is meth. Printing and copying is forgery documents, and cash creation is counterfeit cash. Now, if you don't have all the motorcycle club businesses, these are going to be locked for you. And trust me, these play a big part in getting the most as you can get in the nightclub. Now, this is acquired, on passively, okay? But you'd be doing better if you were to get this, the equipment upgrade. Now, I went ahead and I got this, and I got this. This is so you don't get rated as much. I believe it's if you have 20% stock and you have no security upgrade, it's 4 hours idle time, the idle tick rate. And if you do have the security upgrade, it's 40% for 8 hours. So 20% for 4 hours without this, and then 40% for 8 hours idle tick rate with this. Okay, now the tick rate, I'm fuzzy on the whole understanding of it, but I'm pretty sure if you're not doing any kind of sourcing missions or any kind of missions at all, and you're just going around in free mode, that's your idle tick rate and when you're going to get rated. I got this so I don't always have to get my popularity back up. This is so my technicians can acquire goods much faster, as you can see. It explains this right here. So to sell the goods, I can do two of these. I can either do this one or this one, or just sell it all together. I want to sell it all together. Now, I've sold it once before. It was a little bit lower than what it is now, because you can see here, see nightclub. Okay, so right here, just the nightclub earnings. We'll take a moment to stop. Nightclub jobs completed. Okay, that's just the popularity. That's 45. And then sales completed, 2. I've only done 2 sales, and I've gotten 834. I've gotten $500,000 with just collecting what's in my vault, $70,000 since the update released. Now, I am one of those guys, I'll be offline. I mean, I'll go to sleep during the night and then wake up during the day, do a couple of things, wash my dishes, go mow my lawn, do a couple of jobs, whatever. And I'll keep my character watching TV in either an invite-only session or a close friends session. Now, there's a couple of YouTubers like Mr. Boss, he got this totally wrong. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He said that you have to have 8 people for a battle, the business battles. That's bullshit. You don't have to be in a public session, and you have to have a max 3 people. That's it, just 3. You don't have to have 8, and it works. The business battle works in an invite-only, closed crew session, closed friend. It works in those. You don't have to be in a public lobby, okay? And that does give you about $23,000. Now, if you're with your friends in an invite-only or a closed friends session, and you guys want to take turn doing those business battles, that gives you a lot of RP. It helps you with your stock here in your nightclub, and it gives you around 20-something to 30-something thousand dollars. Now, listen, not all of them. See, some of the business battles will be one, like a vehicle. It'll be one vehicle, and there's 2 crates in it. Now, I can tell you something right now. You can destroy that vehicle and it'll turn into 2 crates. That way you and your friends can split it up if you want to share that way. And if not, if it's not like that, then you have to go somewhere, kill a bunch of people, and acquire the crates. So far, I went to a regular field, had to throw a flare down and get the crates to be airdropped. I've been underneath in the Union Depository where the last heist in story mode is, where you go to park the trucks to get the gold from the bank and shit. They actually open those garages where you can drive underneath that, and my friend actually was doing that, and so I stole one of the armored trucks, and I was able to drive that armored truck, the green and white one, around even after you completed the business battle. It didn't lock itself, it didn't do nothing, so I thought that was a cool feature. Okay, now having that set aside, Let's see here. All right, I've only sold 220 goods, and I've gotten 800,000. And this is what I see so far. Right now, I'm in a private public session. If I were to sell my goods, my nightclub, I'm only going to have one vehicle, guys. This is really good because let's say you're by yourself. If you know what you're doing and you have the MTL Pounder fully upgraded with proximity mines, you got the missiles on top, you know, everything, you can do this by yourself with no problem. Because I have. Now, I've sold it once where it was like almost, it was like it was 190 something, and it gave me the big truck, okay? And then the first time I sold it, it was like almost 30 something goods, and I sold that, and it gave me the van. So depending on how much you're selling is what vehicle you're going to use. So guys, I do encourage you to buy all the vehicles, all the delivery vehicles, and upgrade them fully. Now, what people don't realize is if you're not delivering something, all these vehicles are going to be blown up with one sticky bomb or one missile. But when you're delivering, when you're using them to deliver goods for your nightclub, they get a major armor boost. So it takes more than just one missile to blow it up. Now, I haven't tested it fully, but I'm willing to bet it would take around 3 to 4 RPGs, if not more, to blow up any of the vehicles to destroy what you're trying to sell. Now, at that point, I don't know if you would get half or a portion of your goods placed back in your nightclub or how that works yet. I am going to try to get a friend on one of these days and test that. So, and I would be recording at that point in time so you guys can see for yourselves. Now, there's a couple of more things I wanted to show you around the nightclub. A lot of people don't know. Alright, so as I said, mentioned the business battles before. If you look right here, this is the trophy, the fist. This is the trophy you get, and there's 3 stages to it. The more you win, the more it'll change. So if you win a certain, you know, if you win so many business battles for your nightclub, you'll get that trophy. And after so many more wins, it'll go from bronze to silver. Okay, and then if you keep on winning, you'll get a gold trophy. So I'm guessing this is not the only trophy on your desk that you can get. It's just like if you have a CEO building, when you're sourcing cargo and stuff, you'll get stuff around your place, and you'll start getting other things to show that you know, sourced it a lot. Now going back over here, see, you can activate privacy glass or dim the lights here in your nightclub. So that's a nice another little feature. Oh, so okay, so right here, this is where you and your friends can drink. Now, I don't know exactly how it's done. I don't know how many people has to be here. But if I know you can pour all 4 glasses if you wanted to, if you have friends nearby or if they're stepped up to the table. If it's just you, you might just be able to pour 1 glass. And so you can either press X to drink or press right on the D-pad to drink and then step away. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that you can actually smoke weed up here. That's right. If you have enough people in your nightclub, there will be 2 places, and this is the VIP lounge. There's 2 places to smoke weed. One right here, and then on the exact opposite side, you have another table with a joint, and you can light that up and get high. Alright, now moving on to the next. I'm trying to do this as quickly as I can, but to where you guys can understand it. Now, if you're in your own nightclub, from what I've been told by my friends, only you can come right here. It's at the very top and at the very back. Only the owner can come back here. And what this is for is that you can actually serve drinks to your friends. So you go here, you press around the D-pad, and you can serve drinks to them. Now, just like if you've ever been to Vanilla Unicorn, you know how when your friends have so many drinks and they're starting them, when they try to put it back, they kind of stagger back and stuff. And then when you try to ask for another drink, the bartender, she's going to like wave her hand, go no. And then she'll like, okay, what the hell, you can have one more. But usually when you try to get another one, it'll say you're too drunk. Well, your character will keep saying, no, you've had enough, but you're going to keep giving your friend drinks. And sooner or later, he's just going to pass out and wake up somewhere else randomly. Okay, so I thought that was a pretty neat feature, how you can serve drinks in your own nightclub. I love that feature right there. Now, everybody should know this by now, but there's one shot of whiskey that, you know, the Macbeth whiskey shot. If you take 1 sip of that, you're going to wake up in a random place. Sometimes, and I'm going to show you what it looks like too. Now, it's free for me because I own the nightclub. I think it's $35,000 for anybody else. So the Macbeth whiskey shot, You click on that, you drink it, you'll take a couple of steps, and you'll immediately pass out. I've woken up in the dam in San Andreas. I've woken up on a container ship. I've woken up on a random playground. And then sometimes you either wake up throwing up in your toilet. You could wake up sleeping in your bed in your office, or you could wake up on the floor somewhere around your club. And there's many other places around the map that'll spawn you. Now, buyers beware, guys. Unless you have a shitload of money, don't buy any of these. Or you could buy this one. I don't think that's that bad. But don't buy this one, because all you're going to do is get a big-ass bottle of champagne. You can shake it up. It'll spill everywhere. And you drink the last little bit. That's all it does. And I don't think it's worth $150,000 unless you just have the money to blow on stuff that you really don't need. Now, another thing, when you're doing these popularity missions for your nightclub, there's a couple of missions where you can keep the vehicles, like the blimp. If you do the mission with the blimp and stuff, you can keep it after you're done with the mission, and you still get the flares with it. So I'm going to do right here in this video just a quick, source mission to get my popularity up, and I'm hoping it'll give me a blimp or the one with the helicopter so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. If not, you're just going to have to find out for yourself, or I'm sure there's another video on YouTube showing you the specifics for that. Okay, this is good. This is perfect. Okay, so here's the one with the blimp. Exactly what I was telling you about. So this is awesome. So I'm going to request my personal vehicle to get there a little bit faster. And what's cool about this now, guys, I don't know when they give us the blimp to have, if it's going to have more armor or if it's just going to be as easily to shoot down, because I'm going to tell you guys right now. I'm going to buy the blimp because I like it, and I can put it and I can fly it around in a lobby with my friends where I know I'm not going to get shot out the sky. But guys, if you're going to get this blimp, if you're going to put the money to get on this blimp, dude, guys, do not do it in a public session. Because assholes like me, I'm going to admit to you, if you're a high enough level and you're not a low level and you're flying that blimp around, you're asking to be hit. So what I'm going to do is, people like me, we're going to get out our sniper rifles with the thermal scope with explosive rounds, and we're going to shoot at you. And I don't know how many shots it's going to take to kill you, but that's what's going to end up happening. People don't even have to shoot a rocket at you. All you got to do is shoot the sniper rifle with explosive rounds, and boom, you're done. But if there is somebody in the air, they do give you flares. It's 4 flares. The blimp it's not slow. I'm pretty sure it's either the same speed or a little bit faster than even the Bombushka. You know, it's not faster than the Titan, because the Titan flies considerably faster than the Bombushka, but the blimp itself has pretty good speed. And right now, since the only DJ that we have, guys, is Solomon, it's going to be yellow. But I'm sure the color will change depending on what DJ you're trying to promote, or you might get different sourcing missions altogether. Now, in this mission, it does give you a free buzzard, so someone can be flying around to protect you, and then this can hold, I believe, 4 people. Now, this is just like any Benny's vehicle that you have speakers in the back of your trunk. That's how the speakers in the back of this blimp work. Okay, so I'm going to go up right now. And you see, it's pretty cool on the inside. It's easy to fly in first person if you're that kind of player and you like, flying in first person. It's pretty neat. And there you go. You see, you got the flares right there, and it's pretty bright at nighttime. You just got one dark strip on the top and one dark strip on the bottom. But other than that, people are going to see you a long ways away, guys. So as I said, be careful if you're going to be in a public session flying this blimp. Alright, so now what I got to do... Alright, so you see how loud you probably can't hear the music right now, but the music is pretty loud. And it's just basically, playing Solomon's music. It sounds like some of the same music as you heard in the trailer for the Nightlife update. And there you go. And it fades away as you fly away. So there's usually only 3 spots that you have to go to with the blimp. Now this has the same controls as a helicopter. You got L1, R1 for you can see the rudder moving. And then if you just use your analog stick, you kind of veer off to the right and left. R2 is to go straight up, and then R2 is to go straight up, and then L2 is to go straight down. And if you want to slow down, I think the combination of pressing R2, the accelerator, and then pulling back on your left analog stick is the best way to slow down. Because I find myself getting to these circles, and then when I enter them, I'm going too fast, so I gotta hurry up, press the accelerator, and then slow down. And now I'm playing music. I like the cinematic view of that. That's pretty cool. There's a good close-up of those speakers right there. Alright, so we're going to go to the last one right here. Alright, now after this, I'm going to tell you guys about some of the vehicles that's going to be releasing. Now, I'm not a lot of these YouTubers, they have PC or they have some kind of setup to where they take their flash drive from their system after they record it, and they can show you a lot more details. Guys, I'm not that sophisticated right yet, so please bear with me, and I apologize. But as you can see, the mission is ended, and I can fly around. I can land in it, which I'm going to do for you to show you, and I can get right back in. Okay, and you still have the flares. Now, I don't know if these are unlimited, but that's something you guys can try to test yourself to see if they actually are. I'm trying to find a safe place right now. Okay, we'll go in the LS River. We're going to go in the LS River right here. I'm just going to park it just to show you guys, as long as one of your friends is near the blimp or in it, or you don't go too far from it, it's not going to despawn, and you can just fly it around the map. So this is essentially, kind of, if you think about it, you're actually testing one of the vehicles out before it releases without using any kind of mods. Usually only people on PC can do this. And I thought that was nice. And as you can see right here, look, you got kind of like a spotlight right here. It's just like a regular police helicopter. You know, you see the spotlight right there. You see how I'm changing it. So I'm going to leave that on bright. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of it, okay? And, you know, I'm going to walk away from it, do all this kind of stuff, and then I can get back in it, no problem. And then boom. Now, I don't know where these lights are coming from, to be honest with you. Okay, they're on the wings. Okay, they're on the back wings right there, as you can see. So I think that's pretty cool, and I guess you can use it kind of like a spotlight, or maybe trying to help you land, or whatever the case is. Now, what I find really funny about this is it gives the same sound as a helicopter does when you jump out, and it does actually go around in circles. So I'm gonna jump out. I hope you guys can hear it, but as I'm jumping out and as I'm falling, I'm gonna try to look up to show you guys what happens with this blimp. So I'm gonna try to, let's see here. I want to be able to follow the blimp. Okay, so we're going to go right here, try to keep it above the LS River. Okay. Listen. Alright, so it made the same sound as a helicopter. And so mine, it went around in circles. Like, okay, see, look, now it's going around in circles like now. Now, it follows kind of funny, but since it is a blimp, you wouldn't expect it to really nosedive. And it's just falling, slowly. Slowly, but it's going to be falling. And you see it kind of nosedive right there at the end. You can see the parts of the skeleton of where the blimp was. You can see the carriage of it right there. So I thought that was pretty funny how, you know, it's not a helicopter, but in essence it kind of gives you the same sound as when you jump out of a helicopter. Okay, now moving on for the vehicles. The vehicles that are going to be coming out soon, I'm going to name a couple of them off. We have a new CEO, we have a new MOC vehicle coming out called the Terabyte. And apparently, from what I've watched and what I've seen and researched and watched, is that it's going to have drones, a drone station for you, and those drones are going to be able to do two things. You can shock people with them, and you can detonate them like a kamikaze, so you can get close to somebody and detonate. Now, I don't know if this is, if you, as soon as one of your drones get destroyed or you detonate it, if you can automatically come out with another one. I don't know if there's a cooldown time on that. It's beyond me. We can only hope to find out. The other thing is the MOC is the interior's updated. The truck is made by Benefactor, and that's where you're going to upgrade. I don't know whether you can buy the Oppressor Mark II, if you have to research it, or if you have to have the regular Oppressor first, and you upgrade it to a Mark II variation of it. All I know is you have to have that MOC to upgrade that vehicle, and as far as I'm aware, that is the only vehicle you can actually take in there with the new MOC, the Terabyte. We have an 810 Thunderbolt or A10 Warthog. I play a lot of Battlefield 4, so I'm used to the A10 Warthog. And in real life, it can do air-to-air combat, but it's mainly those jets. Because as I said, I know on Battlefield 4, Battlefield 4 is known for being, Battlefield period is known for being as realistic as possible as they can, especially with the vehicles. The A10 Warthog or the Strike Force, the V11 Strike Force, I think it's going to be called. Okay, there's somebody else in here. The B-11 Strike Force, what it is it's a surface, it's an air-to-surface, basically, plane. And so it's going to have a cannon on the front of it that has explosive rounds. I've heard rumors that it might be more potent than the laser. Okay, it's going to be a direct competitor with the laser, the Hydra, and even the other attack jets, because it does have homing missiles. Now, the homing missiles, I don't know if you can shoot two and you have to wait a little bit before they reload, like you have to with the Buzzard or the Hydra or the laser, or if it's like it shoots missiles like the Savage and the Akula, where it's one right after the other. And then on top of that, not only you can have the explosive cannon with homing missiles, you can also at the same time have a barrage missile thing equipped with it. And you can drop bombs with it. So you're going around in a plane, it's not going to be probably as fast as a laser, but you have not only explosive cannons, you have homing missiles, you have missile barrage, and you can drop bombs with it. That is going to be a very interesting vehicle, and I cannot wait for it to come out so it can be a part of my collection. Another vehicle, as I said, the Blimp is going to be coming out. I don't know what order, I don't know the exact prices of it, guys, but they have other people on YouTube that dedicate to these vehicles. Mr. Boss for the Win is one of them. There's a couple of others that are really big and well known that you guys can rely on. I'm trying to make sure that this is all in the video that I wanted to do. Oh yes, when you get rated here, there's two types of raids for your nightclub. One is your popularity. Your popularity, sometimes Tony's going to call you, or this guy English Dave is going to call you actually, and it'll like say some of Solomon's records or vinyls have been stolen, and you got to go get it back. Now, from what I know is, if you decide not to do that, your stock won't get touched, but your popularity will go down. And by how much, I don't know. If you have it full, it might go down halfway or all the way. That's a good question. Now, the other raid is, the only one that I've encountered, is that undercover cops will be at the back of your nightclub, wherever your garage or something is. That's where they're going to show up. Yesterday, I was with my friend, and I went out my nightclub, and I got in my Deluxo. A good thing I had my Deluxo active, because as soon as I got in my Deluxo, I was about to back up to drive somewhere, and then all of a sudden these cops just spawned right there in front of me. I had a helicopter automatically spawn above me. I had cops on the left and right of my car, and so, but it's one of those raid missions to where as long as you don't die, you don't lose any stock. So I basically just got my Deluxo with the smart missiles, aimed at all of them, and killed them all. And it was fine. I didn't lose any stock, and it took me about 2 minutes to do. So guys, there might be a different type of raid on your nightclub, but I know at least one of them for sure is that there will be undercover cops at the back of your nightclub waiting for you. And if you go there and you die, you're going to either lose your staff or all your stock or some of your stock. I don't know how much you'll lose. But if you don't die and you kill them all, you don't have anything to worry about. Okay? That's all I got for right now, guys, with this video. I wanted to show you just a couple of the, nice, cool features of this nightclub. It's really cool. It's a really great update. If you wanted to go AFK or whatever, you can either go here to your laptop and press square to watch your DJ's live stream and just go do something else, or you can do what I do and I just go in my CEO building and I just watch TV, and your nightclub will continue to earn money. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you found it insightful. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have a comment or anything to say, please just drop it in the comment section. But please, guys, be respectful. If you're not going to say anything nice or respectful, don't bother saying anything at all, because I can promise you all I'm going to do is read what you got to say, go to your YouTube channel, probably cuss your ass out, and then block you from my channel. So you're basically wasting your time. So peace out, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.